Hello, DJ Sam here for another video. I thought I'd do another test with the Gear for Music speakers, but I wanted to see what it sounds like with my cheap sort of like subs that I got for £99 each, or 95 quid each, whatever they were. The reason why I've stacked it up with these because they don't have pole mounts in them. You can get a screw plate with a pole mount hole in it, but I've not actually got around to doing that yet. This is the mixer we're going to use today. This is the Behringer UB1204FX Pro. Brilliant, does the job. And then this time, because I had a laptop problem, I brought my other one, which is a better laptop. And it sounds great. So I'm going to pop you on to the tripod and we'll do a test.
Sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. First jumping out of my land, grasping into life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make it stay. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's not take it. Savannah.
That's what the subs sound like. It's rattling the whole shed. I don't know whether it's peaking on the limiter, but yeah, doesn't sound in a room like this. Doesn't sound that great. It's rattling at the back of the toilet. Like that, it's okay. It's just when it's on constantly. Now I've turned the mid and the high a bit lower because the speakers are very tinny. A little bit anyways. can hear the vibration. It's going from there, going over there in that corner. This is probably the last time I'm going to use them because, like I've said in the past, or I've said in this video, they are terrible. I only bought them because they were cheap. And there were good reviews about them saying like, oh, these are great, they're great for small venues, they're small, they're light, they've got a good bass. And I thought, oh, okay. So I bought them, and yeah, it's rattling off that case actually. And this. Oh, is it the cabinet? I don't know. Probably is the cabinet. But it'll be okay for like cinema use, home cinema. That's what I'm probably going to use them for in the future. Probably use them for a cinema, for my room, you know, for a living room. So I've got all these. Let's try that one. I think I played one like that. But yeah, the speakers do get quite loud. And that's why I turned down the high end and the mid so that it wouldn't sound too bleeding loud. Because the this here, it's like I think it's a piezo tweeter, and it's very, very sort of loud. It's not the best piezo tweeter, I must admit. But I think I've matched the sub to the speaker, and it's not brilliant in this condition room.
And I'll run into the sea, follow this sun that escapes me, it escapes me, and I
Don't sound great, like they're just like the bass is just too, I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. I know somebody wanted me to do a bass demo of my system as well, but I might with the RCS, but they are get quite loud, so that's why I haven't opted. Yeah, I might try it without them and see whether, because they're good, but like I don't recommend using them for gigs. They're just not that brilliant. I'd go for an alto, maybe an alto sub. I'm just curious to see what it all sounds like without the sort of, put it halfway now. The actual amp sounds great. So that's going to be it for this video. That was the subs and the speakers. The subs, in my opinion, didn't sound particularly great. They're supposedly 600 watts, but actually they're rated at 75 watts because the amplifier inside is 75 watts, as I was told in a comment, and should not be used, I repeat, should not be used for any gigs, only for home use only. And I sort of agree, because there's a lot of vibrations when you turn it up, but if you have it on a low volume with a little bit of bass up, it's actually not bad. So for home cinema use, you'll be okay, but PA, I wouldn't use it. Nah, they're only 95 quid each. What do you expect? You get what you pay for. These, when these came out, these are about £200 to £300. Now paying that, and it says 150 watts, it's guaranteed to be 150 watts. It's very rare for an actual item, or a speaker or a product that you buy cheap, to actually be what it says. Now I bought some speakers a while back, and they were rated at 150 watts, and if I rightly remember, they were Pro Sound, and they didn't sound that bad. Honestly, they sounded okay. Did they sound louder than these? No. So they were cheating a little bit. I reckon they were about 100 watts, but it actually weren't bad for the price. I paid 55 quid and I got a pair of them, and they were jack, just, you know, and they were good. And I actually sold them at the time. I actually sold them and made a profit. I actually sold them with some stands for 60 quid. So I didn't do too bad, but I only ever used them for one gig. So if you're buying some PA equipment, make sure you get something that is good. If you want to buy something cheap as a starting point, I would go with Alto. Alto is what everyone starts with. Start with Alto, and then when you move up from Alto, you could then jump to, trying to think of the other ones now. DB, is it DB? DB Technologies, I think, Technologies. You could upgrade to those and then go to EVs or RCFs. EV stands for, if anyone doesn't know, electro voice. That's what I want to get next. I want to get some ZLX 1000 watt EVs, because they're only about 349 quid each, and they're a lot louder than the RCFs, and apparently, according to some DJs, they sound fantastic. So that'll be my upgrade. So when I get more speakers, it'll be those. But I think that's going to be it for speaker wise, because once I've got to that level, I'd be like, well, I've got everything I want, I'm happy. You know what I mean? Until like I get older, I might not be able to lift, so I might get some arrays, what you call them, those little like tall sort of things. They're pretty good. But anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Sorry for bickering on. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. Share with your friends, comment, whatever. It all helps. It all helps my channel grow. So yeah, this is DJ Sam, and I'm out. Cheers.